Hello and welcome to Try It Tuesday. This is Jewelsmith, and today I am trying out the fast-dealing property trading game Monopoly. The Family Fun Pack is on sale for only $5.99 on PlayStation 4. That sale ends tomorrow. According to the information I have on the PlayStation website, it says it ends tomorrow at 11 a.m. I don't know if that's 11 a.m. Pacific time or Eastern time or what. But I wanted to show you this and talk about it. So if you were interested, you could grab it while it was still on sale. The regular price is $19.99. And I do also have the optional DLC, downloadable content, optional add-on, My Little Pony expansion, where you can play Monopoly on a My Little Pony themed game board, and that is $2.99. So I spent basically $6, $7, $8, $9 on this, which I think is cheaper than buying it in physical form. And the Family Fun Pack is not only a 3D Monopoly game, but there is also a Monopoly card game that comes with it, and there's the option for creating your own game board. Now, usually for Try It Tuesday, I try out games I've never played before, but I have played this one. We bought it for the family on Saturday. We were looking for games that we could all play together while in quarantine, and we found this one. And we played on the My Little Pony game board. So I will explore the 3D game board and the board creation feature. Those will be new to me today, but I have played on the My Little Pony game board previously. We loved it. We had a blast. There are ways to play with the entire family. It is couch co-op up to 6 players. If you only have one controller, that's fine. You don't have to have a controller for every player. You can just pass the controller around, and everyone can use the same controller to take turns. And if you don't have anyone to play with, you can play online. It does have an online option to play with others online, and I think this is fantastic because there's no board to set up or put away, and Monopoly is a long game. It can be a very long game. We played for about 3 hours on Saturday, and it's great not having to worry about leaving it sitting out if the game is unfinished. We don't have to worry about, the cats messing with the pieces or anything like that. If we don't want to, if we couldn't finish the game, you could just save it and come back to it later. So this is great, and plus the 3D animations and stuff are just so much fun. So I wanted to show this to you guys. I didn't buy it with the intent of thinking I would do a Try It Tuesday for this game, but we had so much fun and it was so cool. I wanted to go ahead and share it while it was still on sale.
Investing in this city.
So we have Monopoly Plus, My Monopoly, and Monopoly Deal. Monopoly Deal is the card game, and Monopoly Plus is the board game. Let's take a look at Monopoly and My Monopoly.
How about investing in this city?
Play Monopoly, classic or living, play whichever way you like. Create your own Monopoly board. Oh, that is so cool. We'll start with Monopoly Plus. Alright, so we have local mode and online mode. I will play local mode. Create new game. So it looks like we have 3 save slots here. So you could have 3 different games going. We can have a living board, a classic board, my boards, if I had created boards, or the additional content. And that is where the DLCs will be. Okay, so when you select a board, you can then select rules. And that allows you to modify the rules if you have house rules that you prefer to play with.
I love this part of town.
You can put your money on the free parking tile. You can change it so that you can only buy things through auction. First player to reach $3,000 in capital wins the game. So you don't have to... That might make the game go faster. I don't know. Would it last longer or go faster? Then you don't have to wait for someone to... You don't have to wait for all the other players to go bankrupt. Oh, you can build houses without owning all the properties. That would be interesting. When you roll Snake Eyes, you get $1,000. Well, or whatever that is. Monopoly money. 1,000 Monopoly money. When you land on Go, you have a choice of either collecting 400 or moving your token to any place on the board. Ooh. Alright, so those are house rules. We will play with the classic rules.
Investing in this city.
Just to take a look at the board. You can also download the PlayStation app application to play Monopoly Plus using your smartphone or tablet. Alright, now here's where you can choose. You either have one controller for every player, or you can have one controller passed around to all the players. We're going to choose that because I'm just here by myself. And here's where I can choose my little token. They've got some of the Monopoly Classic tokens, and they've got a kitty cat and a My Little Pony. I'll be the pony. And then we'll invent a mysterious player too, just so that I can have someone to play against. They don't get to choose the pony. Let's see. When I played with my family, I was the little crazy bunny. I don't know anything about the Rabbids, but I thought the bunny was cute. It was a funny bunny. My youngest was the cat.
I love this part of town.
My husband chose the car, and my oldest chose the old boot. So let's try the boat. Now it says player 3, but there won't be a player 3 if I choose start game. That will just go away. So let's start the game.
This city is...
Alright, roll the dice. Now to roll the dice, I am going to hold down the X button. And I can shake the controller and I can fling it and let go of the X button. And that's my roll.
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
I guess you don't really have to shake the controller, but we did because it was more fun that way.
The board is here. The dice are ready. It's time to play Monopoly.
Alright, and we'll just play a few rounds of this so that you can get an idea of what the board looks like. For those of you who are My Little Pony fans. Now, you can roll the dice or we can hit the square button, and that shows you the map of the board. So you can see it from top down. Alright, so let's roll the dice. It actually knocked over the little pony. But I like how it shows you the numbers so that you know what you roll. Like if you know, before you roll, it has these little cards that show you if you roll a 6, you'll end up here. If you roll a 7, you'll end up here. That's very handy. I like that. Sure, let's buy it. Alright, and then I have options. I can end my turn, I can look at the board map, I can go bankrupt, quit the game basically, or I can make a trade. There's not really anything to trade the other person with, or to, you know, to trade for, so we'll just go back and end turn. Alright.
Let's play.
Now, the controller vibrated, and that would mean I need to pass it to the next player, but I'm pretending to be the next player, so I will just roll the dice.
Are you interested in buying this property?
Do you want to buy it? Sure. Alright, now I'll show you the trading. If I wanted to do a trade, I would select the player I want to trade with, and then you can choose what you want to trade. You can say, I want to offer this property and you'll pay me I can set how much money. You pay me $50. And then I say, is it a deal? And then you hand the controller to the other person, and that person can either create a counter offer and say, no, I'll, you know, I want you to throw in some money, let's say. Let's do that. I want you to give me some money and the property. And then I'll say, is that a deal?
If there's demand, there will be an offer.
And then I can give a counter offer, I can accept, or I can say I'm not interested. Now my turn is over, and I'll hand the controller back to the first player, and I'll roll the dice. Snake Eyes. See, if I was playing by house rules, I would have gotten $1,000. $1,000 Monopoly money. Alright, do I want to draw a card? I guess I have to. I don't have a choice. Yes, I will draw the card. Oh, I get to collect 150 coins. I sold lots of Zap Apple Jam at this year's harvest. Yay me. Alright, let's buy the Carousel Boutique Sapphire Shores. Alright.
It's your
now, let's take a look at the board map. You can see where it says Veracity Vitae. That's my PlayStation username. There's blue tabs on these two properties because I own them. And player 2, who is green, you see their green card at the bottom there, they have green tabs. They own this property and they own this property and they own this property. So there's a little green tab, see, at the bottom of the property. So that tells you at a glance, and this one's got a blue tab. See, I own this railroad property. At a glance, you can see how much of the board you control, which I think is really handy. I like that.
Let's roll the dice.
And you can see the little card there just above the property with a little boat on it that tells you I own it. Oh, there's Big Mac. The pony I like. Sure, we'll buy that property.
Well
the town
done.
hall. Your turn. Oh no, I landed on player 2's property and I have to pay rent. Yeah, it would have been nice if we got the My Little Pony music. Of course, I don't know, that might have gotten annoying after a while too.
It's your turn.
And now we'll see that last side of the board.
The bank is looking for an investor. Who
Ooh,
will be
sure,
the
let's
lucky
buy the
one?
Golden Oak Library that belongs to Princess Twilight Sparkle,
Well played.
my other favorite pony. So those last two spots on the board are Princess Celestia and Princess Luna. You see that? Instead of Boardwalk and Park Place. Are you sure you want to quit this game and go back to the main menu? Yes. Let's go check out some other features of this Monopoly Family Fun Pack. Alright, we were looking at the My Little Pony board, which is a DLC that is added for $2.99. Now, there's a living board and there's a classic board. And I think you can see right there, the classic board is exactly what it says it is. It looks like the classic Monopoly board game. The living board, however, is a 3D board, which I have not taken a look at before. I've only seen it in the previews of the game, in the trailer, the game trailer. So let's take a look at that. We'll go with classic rules. We'll use one controller for everyone, because I'll be everyone. I'll be the thimble this time. And the imaginary player 2 will be the dog. How about that?
Your turn starts now.
Alright, let's see. We're rolling to see who goes first.
Your time has come.
Now I will pass the controller to the imaginary player 2. And they're gonna go first.
There's no better time to play Monopoly than right now. Let's play. Let's play.
Alright, let's take a look at the board map. It still looks like a board map.
I wish you luck.
But at the ground level, it looks very different. There's little teeny tiny people. Oh no, did we just crush the people with our giant dice?
It's time to find out whether you have good luck or bad luck.
Your building loan matures. Collect 150. Okay. I will end that turn.
Your turn
and
starts now.
roll the dice. And crush some more little tiny people
Luck is on your
with
side.
my snake eyes. Oh, the thimble rolls. That's funny. I inherit 100 Monopoly bucks.
To Monopoly.
And I get to roll again.
It's your turn. This is your chance to own some real estate.
Ooh, I wonder if you build houses and hotels, if they'll actually be built, like in 3D on the property.
Excellent.
Ooh, nice. So it's kind of interactive, sort of like the properties around the edges of the board will change depending on who owns them and what you do to them. That's pretty cool.
Your time has come. This city is really nice.
Oh, look at the prison towers. Oh, electric company is for sale. We'll buy it.
Congratulations.
I like the 3D board. That's cool. Oh, North Carolina.
You have enough money to buy this property.
North Carolina Avenue. I've got to buy that. Of course, doing all the banking and figuring out all the money and all of that is educational if you're playing with younger players. That would certainly be an educational feature of the game. A little bit of math there, but but I like it. I like being able to just let the computer handle all the banking.
Let's play.
I think it definitely makes the game go faster to have all these things automated.
Perhaps you should manage your portfolio. This city is really nice.
And this is great because you can sit and eat snacks and not worry about getting gunk all over your game board or all over your game pieces. And yeah, it eliminates accusations of cheating, because if you have to leave to go to the restroom or go get a snack or get a drink or something and you come back, nobody can mess with your money or move your pieces around or anything like that.
Let's roll the dice. You're home. Maybe it's time to manage your portfolio.
Are you sure you want to quit this game and go back to the main menu? Yes. All right. Let's take a look at the classic board. Now, it doesn't seem to be an option to play against the computer. Oh, AI selection. Hang on.
This part of town.
Oh, there you go. There you go, Istella. You were asking about this. It looks like there is a way to play against the computer. And you can set the difficulty. Very easy, easy, normal, or hard. Ooh, you could play against multiple AI. Artificial intelligences. And they give them random names. And you can choose to have different difficulty levels for each one. Let's try that and see what happens.
The board is here. The dice are ready. It's time to play Monopoly.
Alright, so this is the classic board, and I'm playing against two computer-generated characters. One is set to hard and one is set to easy. So I guess that means one will be a really good player and one will be a not very good player.
This is your chance to own some real estate. Are you ready?
Now it's my turn.
Play. You can buy this property.
Sure, I'll buy it.
Your time has come.
Alright, so you can play against the computer, you can play with family and friends in couch co-op mode, or you can play online. Many different ways to play Monopoly. You can play with the 3D animated board, you can play with the classic board, and the Family Fun Pack comes with the Rabbids board for free, and then I added on the optional $2.99 My Little Pony DLC. We haven't looked at the card game yet either, or the custom creation board.
Your turn starts now.
I'll take this turn and then we'll quit and go. Maybe we'll go look at the Rabbids board and then the card game, and then we'll make a board. Yeah, there are a lot of options.
It's time to become the owner.
It's a great pack of games for only $5.99, but it'll only be $5.99 until tomorrow. Unfortunately, by the time I edit this video and put it on YouTube, the sale will be over. But even when it's not on sale, it's only $19.99, which is still a decent price for all of these features. And at $5.99, it's a steal, you know. But at $19.99, that's a very reasonable price for the game with all of these options.
Let's play.
Alright, we'll quit. Let's look at the Monopoly Rabbids. Now, I didn't pay for that. That came with the package. My Little Pony was $2.99 and we did not buy the Just Dance add-on. But the Rabbids came for free or included with the package. So take a look at that. I haven't looked at that board. And obviously we need to be a rabbit. I don't even know what Rabbids are. Is it a cartoon or something?
This town has never looked so great. The board is here. The dice are ready. It's time to play Monopoly.
Well, they can just make anything into a Monopoly board, can't they?
Let's roll the dice.
According to the internet, they're raving
Whatever
Rabbids.
happens, don't settle.
They are a video game franchise spin-off from the Rayman series. Rabbit-like creatures known as Rabbids, which like to cause havoc and mischief, speak gibberish, and scream whenever they experience adrenaline rushes. The series consists mainly of party video games. Alright, well there you go. Now we know a little more about the Rabbids. You promised every Rabbid you would take them to the moon, but you failed. Pay each player 50 Monopoly money. And they do sound like minions a bit, don't they? Alright, well I think we get the idea. It is a Rabbids themed board. We will quit. And go look at the card game. Monopoly Deal. Let's take a look at that. There's a tutorial, and you can play up to 5 players. I don't know if you can play against the computer in this. Let's take a look at the tutorial. The goal of Monopoly Deal is to be the first player to collect 3 full property sets of different colors. Each time you lay a full set of properties in front of you, a light will appear on your color set counter. Be the first one to get 3 lights to win the game. In Monopoly Deal, you will have to lay properties in front of you and steal from your opponent. Use action cards to disrupt your opponent's game, claim their money, and steal their properties, and be sure to put money in your bank. But first, let's see some cards. Property cards. These are defined by a color. Okay, I think we've seen those if we've played standard Monopoly. There are money cards, so instead of actual like Monopoly money, it's a card. Got it. And action cards. You can use these to steal cards from other players or to claim money. Action cards placed in the bank can no longer be used. Okay. And I will be playing against some computer people here, I guess. This is just the tutorial, not an actual game, so this is where we're learning to play. Interesting. Monopoly as a card game. Interesting concept. Okay. Pick 2 cards. This slide deal card allows you to steal a property from one of the other players. You cannot steal a card from a full property set. Try using slide deal on Anthony. Okay. Choose player. Rotate board. Alright, we'll use it on Anthony. Now select an available property. I guess they want me to choose that one. Yes, we'll steal that card. This property will be stolen. Slide deal performed. Choose a set to place this card. Now play your brown property card to complete the set. You've completed your first set of properties. You're catching on. Collect 2 more sets to win the game. You still have 1 move left out of 3. You should put some money in the bank. Having money allows you to pay other players. Remember, you never get any change back. Alright, well, let's put that in the bank. And end your turn by pressing the O button. Okay. Iker will take their turn. Anthony will take their turn. This player is using a forced deal card. It allows them to exchange any property from their set with one belonging to another player. These properties will be swapped. Okay. He's forcing him to take a trade. So this sort of simulates the action of a Monopoly game, but without having a board. The debt collector card allows you to charge other players money. Give it a try. Alright. Iker doesn't have any money in their bank, so they'll have to pay you using their properties. The value of the card is marked on the top left corner. Oh, I can zoom in. Oh, nice. Okay. That's good. So I get a better look at my hand. Is this Iker? I think so. Oh, no. This must be because I'm getting the X's glowing now. I can. Alright. I have placed debt on them. Choose a set to place this card. I guess I'll take that one. Oh, I get to take all of them, huh? Now complete your set with an orange property. This is much more fast-paced, isn't it? Ooh, there's a wild card. They want me to play this action card, house. Okay. Putting a house or hotel on a set of properties will increase its rent value. Okay. Use a property wildcard as a substitute for property cards of any color. Once played, a property wildcard can be moved during your turn. Okay. But I don't have any green or blue, so we'll just end the turn. The rent card allows Iker player to charge rent from other players. Iker must choose one of the rent card's colors, and they must have a property of this color too. You owe Iker 2 monies. Alright, I will open the bank. And I have 2 monies, fortunately. Alright, I paid my rent. So I guess at the beginning of every turn you draw 2 cards. And then you just play all the properties you have. Okay, it's limited to the colors present on it. Put this one on the green set. Okay. I have Boardwalk. But I wish I had used my wild card to go with Boardwalk, because that would have completed the set, right? I can't put any money in the bank. Select the green set and move the property wild card. Oh, I see. Oh, I can do that. Okay. You have mastered the basics and are ready to become a Monopoly deal winner. Alright, well. Oh, because I had to complete 3 sets, and I did. Yeah, that is very fast-paced. Alright, so it's got all the features of a Monopoly game. You collect properties, you can swap properties, you can charge rents, you can build houses, but you don't have a game board and it goes very quickly. It's a very fast-paced version of Monopoly. Oh, that's clever. That's clever. And you can play Monopoly Deal online or offline. And I will join the game. And I guess I can play against the AI. I can play against multiple AIs. Oh wow! Oh, and I can set the difficulties here too, so just like with the board game. Very interesting. Alright. Let's try it. Let's start a game and try it. Let's play. Get your cards. Ooh. It looks like I had some kind of special card there, didn't it? Oh, they have Boardwalk. They're already out of the gate. Coming out of the gate strong. Look at that. Alright, Emilian. Oh, look at all that money. Yeah, this is super fast-paced, isn't it? Action card rent. Alright, let's play that card. Oh no, I get to draw 2 cards. Okay. Oh my goodness. Alright, well let's play some properties. Why don't we? Okay, I can only play 3 at a time. And I can't put anything in the bank. Okay, so you draw 2 and play 3. Got it. Well, Iker is just kicking our butts. Wild card added. New group completed. Uh-oh. Emilian's trying to catch up. And building a house. Okay. Alright, I'll draw my 2 cards. Let's put some money in the bank. Let's see. Select a random amount and ask one player to pay it. Alright, let's do it. Now I have to choose a player. Let's get this guy. Aha! He had to pay me because he didn't put any money in the bank, so he had to pay me in property, right? Is that what just happened? Alright, and I get to play another property. They're both equally valuable, but I can build houses on this one, so let's do it. Alright, I guess that's it. Ooh, another wild card. Iker. Yeah, Iker's gonna win. Oh, they built a hotel. Oh, Iker. No? Or me? Oh my gosh. 16. 16. How can I pay What? Oh my gosh, that jerk. Because they put a hotel on their properties and now they can charge super high rent. Oh, they're gonna wipe me out. That's it. I'm done. I'm so done here. I'm losing. Yeah, I think I just lost. They're not gonna be able to pay it. Oh my gosh. You weren't quick enough. Try again. Wow, that is really fast paced. Like it only lasted 5 minutes. Took 5 minutes for me to get my butt kicked. Alright, we can edit the track or we can edit the center. Let's edit the track. Alright. We can edit all of these. Can we edit that one too? No, that one says it's grayed out. It doesn't say we can edit that one or that one. Alright. Well, what in the world are we gonna do here? And we can also edit the center. Oh, wow. Look. We can make a 3D game world in the center of the board. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I want one of those too. Does it say ice? Oh my gosh. We gotta put that over here and make a little shop for Ice Stella. Can we rotate the board? Oh my gosh, so we can have pyramids, hot dog stand, another tall building. Ooh, a casino. A circus. Oh yeah, we gotta have a circus. Let's put that right over there. Oh, we gotta have a castle. Sure. Alright, this has got to be Istella Avenue. Oh wait, hang on. We gotta do it in all caps. There we go. I wonder how we get the line breaks in there. Oh no. No, 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 no. Levi Still Avenue. Okay. Alright. Let's see. What else do we have here? We had a coffee shop. Sulphur's Coffee is a utility. Oh, he just turns on a faucet and gets coffee all day long. I like this. We could name streets after everybody. Alright, let's go back. Alright, I could work on that board and then we could play a game of Monopoly with properties named after a whole bunch of different people, video games, characters, anything we wanted. I think that's all the features in the Monopoly Family Fun Pack. We looked at Monopoly Plus, we looked at My Monopoly, we looked at the game boards, the Rabbids and the My Little Pony, and we looked at the Monopoly Deal card game. The Monopoly game also has a 3D board, 3D animated board, or the classic board. I think that's a pretty cool package. I mean, even if it was just one digital Monopoly game, it would be worth it to me to be able to play against the computer if I'm by myself, or play with my family, or play with other people online. But it's not just a board game, it's multiple different boards, and a create your own board, and a card game. I like the card game being so fast paced. So if you don't have 3 hours to spend playing Monopoly, you can play a 5-minute card game. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, like I said, it's only $5.99 until April 29th. And then it will go up to $19.99 on PlayStation 4. Really nice. I hope you all have enjoyed this Try It Tuesday. And maybe this will give you something to play while you're in quarantine. Do take care of yourselves. Until next time.